Hey guys, it's Fiber500, and today we're back with our mods, and just back here today, I'm gonna automate this right here, so I can have an input chest over here and an output with the UU matter, so I don't have to keep on refilling it and stuff. So what I did is I got a provider and a supplier right there, and let me see if I have scrap, and I'm gonna tell it to keep stock 64. Let's see, 64 partial request, yes, because I'm not always gonna have 64 evenly. And as you can see, I was processing some earlier, so I have 6 iridium ore. And then we're just gonna put a provider, and it can provide everything, so we can just leave it default. Put a chest right there, and then, oh wait, give me that back. And what we want to do is actually do this. We want to put a iron AND gate right here and tell it items, no, hold on, inventory empty, emit a redstone signal. So as you can see, it's not on right now. And when I take this off, yep, it's still not on. So now it's automated when it turns itself off. So provider, and then it should be, yep, normal, provide all, and put a chest. And then what should happen is it should request out of this chest and then give it. So now what I want to do is grab this logistics chassis Mark 1, put it there, and get an extractor module, and we're going to tell it extract out the top, because right here at the top is the UU matter slot, and put it into here. So that should work. Let's actually test it. See, hopefully 14 can make one. So when I insert it into this chest, it should go up in the bottom. There we go. And then it turns on and starts processing it, and then the top UU matter should get pulled out. Maybe. Thought it would work. Let's see. Come here. There we go. Huh, well that didn't work. So it looks like I'll just have to pull it out manually, but no problem. And what I also did is added the little sign that's up is on, down is off, and usually I just flick it on and off every now and again. We can check here. Yeah, just a little bit more lava. And that should start. Yep, there we go. And let's let that fill up and go put this stuff back. And I'm going to be going to the Nexus in a little bit, but I want to do something right quick. Let's go back here, mod items. There we go, random stuff. And what I want to do is start on this one thing. I'm going to need 2 crafting logistics pipes and 2 of you automatic crafting tables. And let's put this UU matter up. Okay, and clear up my inventory just a little bit. Not much, but there we go. And let's see here. Ooh, we're going to need to expand this room out a little bit. Where's my destruction catalyst? Let's go out this way. There we go. And let's go back in. One more. Another one. Is that the end? Okay, that's about far out as I'm gonna go. Well, let me just make sure. Okay, I need to go out to here. So let's do that. Destruction catalyst. There we go. And put this wall back. Ooh, that may be a problem. Let's see here. Let's just cover that up. And get out our Philosopher's Stone. There we go. And that's about as far out as I'm gonna go. Let me just see what I need to patch up. There we go. And I need to patch it up right there. There we go. And put those away. Give me torches. There we go. And let's convert this to stone. Make it look all nice. There we go. And now we can expand out this room a little bit. Let's see here. We're probably gonna need to see. I should be able to run some stone piping over here. Let's see. I do have some in here. Yep, just a little bit. Should be able to run it like this, and then we need a new type of pipe that I've never crafted before. So let's make that. We're gonna need a couple more stone. So let's go ahead and get that. Stone. Just grab about 10 of them, and then we're gonna need some sand, a piece of glass, and these are sand pipes, as you would guess, sand pipes. And they only connect to other pipes. They don't connect to other machines or blocks. From what I know of, it shouldn't connect to these blocks. Yep, as you can see, it's not touching. So let's move it back here, and then should be able to run our crafting system right here. There we go. Get these back, and then we should be able to run our crafting. Well, here, let's get a little bit more sand. Get out to here, and then right here will be a crafting pipe. So right here and right here. So let's grab that back, put it right there, and we're good to go. So now right here, I want to get some sugar cane. Hold on a second. Let's put that in the recycler, that in the recycler, and we're good. White bag. And there we go. And let's go up here and get some sugar cane, which should be in here. Oh, one piece. All my sugar cane's at my other base. So I'm going to need 3 pieces. Well, 4 actually. Not that. Let's see here. I'm going to need 4 pieces. I mean 3 because I already got 1 in my inventory. That's going to be used for crafting. And let's wait here. There we go. And we're going to run down here and teach 1 sugar, because we're going to start on a new mod once again. Going to teach 1 sugar, so 1 piece equals sugar, so import. And then this other one is going to be a training treat. Sorry, my caps lock is on. Training treat is a piece of string, a bone, gunpowder, 3 sugar, and 3 wheat. So let's get that sugar. Then we're going to need a string, a bone, some gunpowder. So random stuff. Piece of string, gunpowder, a bone. And I need more bones probably. And 3 pieces of wheat. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I'm ever going to run out of wheat. Got that huge farm. Well, not huge, but it keeps on running, so it's good. And so we do 1, 2, 3. Gunpowder, string, a bone, and some sugar. Gets us a training treat. Yay. Import. Okay, sweet. Now we should be able to order these things for our new mod. You know it involves dogs, so let's go ahead and get about 10 of them. Request successful. And let's go into my mod items chest. Command emblem and doggy charm. So what we should be able to do is just right click and we get ourselves a dog. Sit. Okay, and we need our training treats. 4, 5. Let's just wait for all that lag a little bit. Let's put the command emblem up. And we need a stick. Give me 1 stick, please. Right click on him and you see this huge thing, and I'll go through what all this says. And doggy texture. Okay, so let's just start with these things. Doggy texture, it's what type of collar he has. I'm gonna go with orange. Sure, why not? Dog name. Um. I don't know. Viper pup. Viper pup. Okay, cool. And you can name your dog as you just saw. And named him Viper pup. And let's see here. I'll probably name him another name. I just couldn't think of a name right now. And right here it's different modes. So docile ignores threats and ignores the command beam. So it's pretty much he just sits there, and it means he won't attack anything or anything like that. Tactical, which ignores threats and obeys command beam, and that's what the command emblem is. So if we get out of here, this command emblem, when you shoot it at like an animal or something, he'll go for it. Whoops, sit. Okay. And then we need our stick. And then the next mode is aggressive, attacks threats and obeys command beam. So as you can see, this little letters signifying what he does. And berserker attacks threats and ignores command beam, which pretty much he does what he wants. And docile again. I'm gonna put him on, I don't know, tactical for right now. And as you can see, he has 15 skill points, and they're all for these things. But say if you upgrade black pelt, if you upgrade it once, it takes 1 skill point, and then if you do it to get to level 2, then it'll take 2 skill points. Then if you do it a 3rd time, then it'll take 3, 4th time 4, 5th time 5. So all in all, it's about, I don't know, like around 15 points to level up one whole thing, I think. Yeah. And so that's cool. Now he's set on tactical mode, and as you can see, that little 59, that's what shape he's in, like what condition. So he's gonna need some food. So let's go into random stuff, and let's see what type of food we have. We have a lot of steak, so we can just feed him some steak, and he's up at the highest one, which is 120, and I'll keep half of it in my inventory. So let's put it in here, just in case. Stick, let's keep it in there. Okay, and we actually need that stick still. And what else we can do is we can train him with a training treat. So as you can see, level up. So now he's level 1, but he has 16 points to spend. And I keep on clicking E. And so what you can do is you just keep on training him up to level 20, I think, is the highest rank for using just the training treat. Level 10. So I need about 10 more of those. Would be nice. See, where are they? There they are. So about 10 more, thank you. And then we can train him up to level 20, and then he'll have some skill points. So let's wait for that. While we're waiting, I'll say what I want. Black pelt will make him do more damage. The higher the rank, the more damage he does. Guard dog, what is it? I think it's just when somebody attacks you, then they go for them and take less damage. They take less damage. That's what I know about it. Hunter dog, when the higher the level, the more of a chance you get to when he kills an enemy, then you'll have more of a chance of getting double loot. And Hellhound will keep him from burning or in lava. He'll take no damage at the highest rank. Wolf mount, you'll be able to ride your wolf. Pack puppy, it makes an inventory on him. Pillow paw, makes it less fall damage, and at level 5 he takes no fall damage. Dog light, it means he has torches, so he has a chance to drop torches for you. Creeper sweeper, he'll growl when a creeper's nearby, and at the highest rank he'll attack them. Doggy dash, make him faster. Fisher dog, when he jumps in water, he will catch a fish. Happy eater, he'll be able to eat additional, like he can't eat fish and rotten flesh right now, but if you upgrade that to level 5, he will be able to eat both of those. And bed finder, he'll when he's on top of your head, you can make him ride your head, and he'll look towards your bed. Pest fighter, like when a silverfish is around, he'll do damage to him. Poison fang, he'll poison his enemies. Oh yeah, also hellhound lights the enemies on fire. Magi Mutt, forgot what that was. But Rescue Dog is, where if you're at critical state of health, then he'll heal you. And Puppy Eyes, if he looks at villagers, then he'll be able to, have a chance of getting a drop from. So what I'm thinking is getting Hellhound, Pillow Pad, Paw, probably Poison Fang, and, let's see here. Maybe Hunter Dog. I don't know. But right now I'm going to get Hellhound, and as you can see it took 1. And then if you do it again, then it takes 2. Do it again, it takes 3. Do it again, it takes 4. And do it again, it takes 5. So there we go, got Hellhound all the way up. And now let's get, like, Pillow Paw. And you can only get the level, 15. Takes 15 skill points. So now we got Pillow Paw and Hellhound, and he'll do that other stuff. And where did my doggy treats go? Oh, there they are. Oh, I guess it's paused the game when you're... Oh, okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So now let's just feed you more. There we go. And that should be the highest rank. Yup, 20. Then we're going to need an upgraded one. So now we can get Pillow Paw now, and then we have 5 more points. So did that. Let's do I think I'm gonna do Happy Eater. Oh, that's as high as I can go. Because I have a lot of rotten flesh, I think. Let me check. Random items. Well, I can get more. It's easy to get. So now that we have him, he's good and stuff. And as you can see his inventory with control right click. And I think if you... No, that's not it. Okay, well, now we have Dire Pup, and the Viper Pup, wow. I was watching Dire Wolf a little bit ago. Like, failing right now. Now, let's start on a couple new things. Let's go ahead and put you up, put the command emblem up, because I'm going to be starting to go over to the Nexus after I check on this stuff. Whoa, 23 red matter. Should we? Let's upgrade this Klein Star. Yeah. Got a good amount of energy. Need more Klein Star Veers. Let's see, we got 2. And let's just take a couple pieces of red matter and burn up. So it took 3 pieces. Let's go ahead and burn that up. Whoa, 1,400,000. Oh, I can't get the Klein Star Veer yet. Let's go ahead and charge up you. No, don't burn in there. There we go. Let's go ahead and start charging these babies up. And I just need enough to where I can get the next Klein Star. Probably 2 million will be good. We got a lot of EMC, guys. We're doing good. Klein Star Veer. Sweet. So now we can just take these. They each got about 1 million inside of them now. So then let's upgrade them. 1, 2, 3, and 4 Klein Stars equals a Klein Star Sphere. Ooh, this thing can hold a lot of EMC. So how about we do this? Give me that, and we'll do this. We'll put it in here, and we'll burn all of you up. 12 million EMC is stored in this thing. Look at that. That's awesome. And now we got a full Klein Star Sphere. Sweet. And now that we have that, let's see here. You remember when I taught my system frames, frame motors, and bat boxes? Well, yeah, we're going to use those now. We're going to need some frames. Where would frames be located? There they are. Let's get about, I don't know, 32. That sounds good. 32 of those. We're going to need about 2 frame motors and a couple of bat boxes. Let's just have 1. Let's see. Frame motor. we're gonna actually need 2 more, maybe. Let's see, I ordered 2, so I'm probably gonna need 2 more. Yeah. Okay. I haven't tested this in my test world. I'll probably go and test it right quick of what I want to do over in my Nexus. So I'm gonna wait for this stuff to get here, get a couple batteries, which I probably have in here. Yep. And probably a thermopile, and I'll meet you in the Nexus. Okay guys, over in my Nexus. Now what I'm thinking is like right here, I want like these 6 blocks right here. I want it to where there's a button right here, you press it, and then those blocks go down 1, and then they slide apart from each other, and then you fall. So what we're gonna have to do is put frames right here. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need a couple frame covers, like right there. That's where I want them. So let me get an area sorted out. Shouldn't take long. Okay, and then one more layer. And there we go. Let's get a couple torches so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. And then we're going to need some frames right here. And don't worry, I'll take down that one up there. And what we're going to have to do is put on one side of these, we're going to have to put like covers. So do I have some? Yes I do. Stone covers. So some covers right there, and right there. We may want to make these different in the future, but we're good for right now. Let's just go ahead and do this. Cover it all up. And as you remember, frames, they do move everything that they're attached to, as long as they don't have covers on them. So let's just put all these everywhere. And so what is gonna happen is I want it to move down. So first of all, I'm gonna have a frame motor right here. And where is my screwdriver? Wrench, screwdriver. And what we want to do is shift click until we see the back of it. There we go. And then look at this light thing. So now it's pointing upward. But we actually want it to face downward. There we go. So now that should move it downward. Let's see here. Here, I'm going to clear out an area and be right back. Okay guys, I think I want my thermopile to sit right here. So right underneath there I want water, thermopile, and break that. There we go. And then lava. No, wait. Water. 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 And then let's put lava right there and cover it up. There we go. Now it should start producing energy. So then what we want to do is hook up bat box. Thinking like right here maybe. And let me see if I have any blue alloy ingots or anything in here. Oh, that's what I was forgetting. Alloy wire. Knew I would have forget something. I'm gonna head back to the overworld and be back. Okay guys, back down here, and what we're gonna do is take the blue alloy ingot and put it in here. So I want about 4 of these. We're gonna need some more stone cover things. So let's go into here and grab out some stone. Let's see here. About 8. And then we need our saw. Saw. There it is. And saw it up into slabs, panels, covers. There we go. And let's put the saw back. And let's see here. Now if we go and press C and take our blue alloy ingots, put it in the middle and then surround it in covers. we get stone jacketed blue wire, which we'll take and put right there, and then move it over to the bat box. Now this thing is starting to get some energy, sort of. So let's get out our batteries, jumpstart this thing. There we go. We're not going to need much batteries for this place because all it's doing is moving frames. And let's see here. Put those away. And cool. So we still have some blue jacketed wiring, and I brought some alloy ingot things just in case. We may need this blue wire still. Probably. And so what we're going to do is, since that one's up, we're going to need one that's down. So right here, make one down. There we go. No, this one's down, isn't it? Yeah, it's down. And then let's make this one up and run some jacketed wiring up to here because I forgot wool. There we go. And we should see the little blue light kick in any second. Yep, there we go. And then it should transfer over to this. Yep. Okay, so now we have up and down. Let's test it. Blue bag, orange bag, blue. How'd I get blue? Okay, and this one should be up, and this one is down. So that one moved it down, and you know what? I have an idea. Give me that. Give me that. And let's put this one right here, and then there we go, and then make this one up. So now this thing can never move down that quickly. You know what? We may just want this thing to move. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So it's gonna have to move downward. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this a different way. So that one can move up. We're gonna need to take off these. Whoops. Gonna destroy everything in the process. There we go. And let's connect these because I actually can't do it the way that I was thinking of without getting too technical, and I didn't really want to. So this episode may be running a little bit long. Let's move it up one. Oh wait, wrong lever. There we go. And get our covers and cover up the bottom, and we're good. So now that we have an up and down, we're going to need one to where when it gets down to here, it will move it over this way. So right here, it will come down and move it that way. And then we'll have another one right here that moves it that way. Okay, so now we need to run some blue jacketed wiring. Even I know this isn't probably the efficient way to do this. Do I have any wool? Just a little bit. See here, I'm probably gonna have to go and get some wool. Yeah, let me go and do that. Let's do this. Get up here, and I need to think of what to put right there. Might as well just put normal marble. That would probably be good. And I updated this, so when you click on this, you have to click on this area to get there. It's a new interface. So yeah, but I figured out mine's not working right, so I have to save and quit before I can go to the overworld. So I'll be back with wool. Okay, guys, time to make some blue wiring. There we go. And we get some blue alloy wiring. And I can leave that weird contraption thing like that. And what we can do is run this over and connect it right there. Now when that comes down, it shouldn't interfere. Okay, cool. And you know what? We actually made... No, I can run red wiring differently. So yeah, that should work out quite nicely. So what's going to happen is it's going to... Here, let me demonstrate. We're going to need some more levers. So Let me go ahead and grab 4. Okay, so what should happen is it should come down, and then it's gonna click over this way twice, and then I'm gonna fall. Oh wait, that's a problem. So yeah, I want to make it to where I fall, but I don't see this stuff. So let's see here. How would I position this? You know what I could do is actually move all of this stuff and kind of make it look like an elevator pretty much. Yeah, I'll be back when I do that. Okay guys, so this is what I came up with. Elevator, it will come up, you step in it, and then you go back down. And what I'm going to do is cover it with marble so you can see it when it comes up, because the flooring's nice. And I had a little bit of an accident down here. I had this fully charged and I right clicked and it killed like everything. So this is recharging. And underneath there may be some stuff, but I made this a little bit bigger. And yeah, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna need to make one more frame right here, get our marble covers back, and cover this up. And what we're gonna have is a frame motor right here and right here. So what we're gonna need is our screwdriver and oops, already passed it. There we go. And that's moving down, and this needs to move up. There we go. So then it will come down. How far down does it need to come? Let's see here. So it's gonna come down 1 here. So it's gonna go down 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, we'll have to see. It's gonna need to go down a little bit. And as you can see part of the mess that was made. And so it's gonna come down. Let me get some cabling. There you are. So let's just run you over here like so. Now I wonder if you can do this. Why, yes you can. There we go. And then you should fill up, if there's even any juice in here. Yeah, it's emptying. I'll be back when I get some batteries and get this thing charged. Okay, these things are now charged. So this one's down, that one's up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and perfect. So it needs to go down 4. Then what I want to do is have that open up. So I have an idea. We're gonna have to dig down here and move this wiring just for a second. There we go. And what I want to do is right here is where I'm gonna have a piston. Gonna have to have a sticky piston. Dang it, I'm always forgetting stuff. I'm probably gonna have to go back, get a block that goes right there, and then that's gonna be a NOT gate and stuff like that. So yeah, let's do that, and then I'm gonna finish off the episode because it's getting kind of long. There we go. And let's head back. I'm gonna need to save and quit again. So I'll be back. Okay guys, got a sticky piston, and here's where this thing is going to come in handy. So I need a NOT gate. If I can type, there we go. NOT gate is crafted like so. So I'm going to need 4 stone cathodes, anodes, wire, and cathode. Let's see, I'm going to need just 1. Draw that back in. And then I'm going to need some, let's see, probably 3 state cells. Let me think. Yeah, probably like 3. Just to be safe, state cell. Ooh, we're gonna need some silicon chips. Oh, well, I'll get that stuff when I need it. Let's head back over there. And to reduce lag when I come back. And click. Traveling. There we go. And as you can see, it looks kind of nice. And you'll come down here, and then our piston will go right here. Yeah. And then we need a piece of marble. Put that away. Give me a marble. And boop, boop, boop. There we go. And then, now that that piston's there, we're going to need it to move with the machine. Yeah. So what we're going to have is the NOT gate right here. There we go. Now it has it out. We're going to need it out until it... Let me see about this. Think for a moment. Gonna need that there so I can move with the machine. What the? Why is it controlling the piston with that? Yeah, let's do this. Move you to right here. There we go. Now I can get underneath here. And put a marble brick thing. Take that and... yeah. So what I needed to do is stay out while... wait, can a NOT gate be right here and still activate the thing? Oh yeah, I forgot we're gonna need a panel. So combine 2 and get a panel. And if you put a panel down on a frame, that's where you can put redstone stuff. Oh yes, it will work. So what I'm gonna need is a redstone torch to be, let's see, so when it gets down to here, yeah, when it gets down right to here, then I need it to open, so we're gonna need a redstone torch right there, or just a lever. There we go. And that should work. It should be like, after I cover that up and cover that up. Now what should happen is when I go up, it should activate, correct? And say it's up there, yeah, all good. And when it comes down one, then it'll open up and you'll fall. Wait. If I brought it down one more. Huh. Well... why isn't the sticky piston dragging it? That's so weird. Okay, then go down. Must be something wrong here. Probably because these frames right here. Now let's try it. So it should be able to work. So then we should move up. Should push it out. Oh, it's not moving with the machine. Okay. Why is it not moving with the machine? Let's figure that out, shall we? Let's go back down. Not up, down. And do this. Now it should be able to move with the machine. Okay, so it went up and it moved it. And then can it go down and move it? Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Okay, so that's good. Now that we have that, we're gonna have to deal with that not being covered. So really, this will be a cool system once we get it going. So I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and yeah, just look forward for the next episode, and peace.